Blue Devil, Blue Devil, Blue Devil, Blue Devil, Blue Devil, Blue Devil, Blue Devil.
All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and on Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Compton Rick Rock. If you don't know who Compton Rick Rock is, that is a reputable homie from Compton. Now, I've made videos before of him in the past, and I can't really tell you whether they were good or not because I base every video on a video-to-video basis. So I might agree one video, but the next video I might not agree. No disrespect to anybody, but that's the way that I do my reactions. Now, on this video here, it is titled, "Anybody mess with Poetic Flakko will be smashed." Now, if you don't know what that means that you will get rocked, smashed, beat, dragged, stripped, you call it, right? I'm not sure what the video is about. I saw the headline on Poetic Flakko's Instagram, and I went over to YouTube, found the video, have not seen it. We're going to watch it together. All right, but before we do, I want to make an announcement. Today is Monday when I actually recorded the video. Not sure when you'll be watching it, but Tuesday on the 9th, we're going to have MJTV in the building. I come to find out he's from Arizona, AZ. He's going to come with a couple artists from out there to promote them. But the reason I'm having the homie is because he got traction right now, right? We all seen that fight with Poetic Flakko, you know, or that somewhat of a fight. And so we want to address it on the podcast. So MJTV will be in the building tomorrow or Tuesday on the 9th, right? Other than that, no, we're not going to go live tonight. I'm cutting back on the lives because I am trying something else. I think I'm going to go back to my original format. People have been asking for me to bring back the way I used to do reactions, which was, you know, desk, table, and monitor in front of me, or computer, whatever that was, right? So we going to try new things, see what works. Other than that, salute to everybody. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe down below. Very simple. We still got a giveaway, Nintendo Switch, and we don't have that many entries. So if anybody wants to win that Nintendo Switch, make sure you guys go over to the actual video, follow the guidelines, and enter to win a Nintendo Switch. All right, next month, PS5. As a matter of fact, it's already here. Matter of fact, it's already here. All right, that's for next month. All right, that's for next month. And the month after that, we're doing a Xbox all the way to Christmas. I want to do these every month, but I can't do them if you guys don't participate. All right, so make sure you do. Other than that, let's get straight into this video. Anybody mess with Poetic Flakko will be smashed. All right. Look, this is what I get before we even watch it. This is my what I come up with, right? Poetic Flakko has been getting a lot of slander out here from different people, and I think finally he got a reputable to stand in his corner. Not sure. So let's go ahead and watch that video and get you guys that Blue Devil reaction. Let's get it.
Yo, what up? It's Rick Robert Compton, Rick Rock TV. I want to get
real quick. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Compton Rick Rock on YouTube and Instagram. All right, I'll make sure I post a link in the description.
Straight into this with no delay. Yes, I had problems with Flakko in the beginning. I had a lot of problems, a lot of issues with a lot of the content that he was doing, sticking his nose into street politics that really doesn't concern him, that doesn't involve him. And it's no different from the rest of the guys that's not from the culture, that get online and they do a whole lot of talking about gang culture and gang politics that they shouldn't have a nose in. Which,
all right, I think that he's speaking about all the faceless pages. There's a lot of pages out there that do not have a face on them, right? It is basically just a logo, and they doing a lot of talking, a lot of woofing. You don't know who they are. You will never find them. You know, they're making a lot of money. They're creating these false narratives that at the end of the day, people that are outside in the field are the ones that are going to have to deal with it. But I can say that Poetic Flakko is outside and his face is there. You know, so maybe he just needs the right guidance. Let's go.
Became a norm in podcast media. Well, I had an issue one time when Flakko did a segment. It was him, it was Spider. I can't think of the other. I'm not for sure if it was Brick, but when they said something about one of my peers, somebody that I know, I had something I wanted to say about that, and I definitely made it my business to call one of my partners and let him know, man, I didn't like that last video that Flakko did. I think it was disrespectful, and I think that he's involving himself in a whole lot of street politics. That was
All right, now up to that point, I understand Compton Rick Rock. He's basically saying, look, bro, you're speaking on people that I actually know you don't know, and you're coming out very disrespectful, right? Now, to Poetic Flakko's defense, these things he's talking about are public knowledge. He's grabbing them somewhere off the internet, right? They got to be posted somewhere. I mean, he's not making it up. It's out there. You know, and I don't think a lot of the OGs or a lot of the, you know, fools that are out there on the front lines understand that it's public knowledge. It's already out there. Is gonna be out there, and those are things you gotta live with. What makes it hard for the content creators that actually have their faces out there is that you're accessible one way or another. Somebody will identify you. Somebody will say, that's so-and-so, or those are his homies, or I know where he works. That's why a lot of people cover their faces, alter their voices, because they don't want to deal with those repercussions, you know. So you got to give some credit to those that don't hide their face. Compton Rick Rock, Poetic Flakko, Blue Devil, this guy, that guy. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to deal with whatever you say.
one incident that I did have about that. I did make a phone call on it. And a lot of you guys that's in podcast media need to also pay attention to a lot of things that you do on the internet, because you can involve yourself in a lot of things that doesn't relate to you, that could cause you a whole lot of harm and get you in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah, he is not lying. He is very correct. But at the same time, you have to understand this. Again, in defense of the podcasters, a lot of OGs don't understand that we're in 2024. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody does this talking. The only difference is that we are monetizing it now, right? And a lot of times the older heads, you know, they take it wrong. They take it totally wrong. Like, instead of having a civil convo, they want to yell and argue. Instead of understanding where the YouTuber's coming from, they want to be correct no matter what. It's like, these are conversations that are easy to have. Very easy. It's very easy to say, nah, my boy, I wasn't talking about you. Or, nah, I didn't mean it that way. It was like this. Instead of always trying to fight, pick up the strap, make the phone calls, blah, 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 blah. You know, so I think it's something that everybody has to adjust to. The OGs and the YouTubers. Everybody has to adjust to it. Look, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Within the streets. But this is what I want to say. My cousin Dino called me. I was at the gym a couple of days ago, and we was rapping about another incident that happened online, and he was letting me know the rundown on it. And as we talking, he goes, "Hey, Rick Rock, you know, I went to the event the other night, and I ran into Flakko, Poetic Flakko, and he said that, you know, I don't know how your name came up, but your name came up, and he said that he's a fan of yours, and he watches stuff, and he liked what you do." I said, "Was that right?" And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna call Flakko. I'm gonna call him up, man." He said next time, you know, he talked to you, hit him up. So we called Flakko. Flakko get on the line, and I forgot about all the stuff that was said online that he do.
because it wasn't important. At the end of the day, it was something that was important at the moment, right? But you don't, well, from what I see, the homie ain't holding no grudges. It's like, I ain't got to hold on to that. It was just something that I felt at that moment. I'm a man, I can move on from it.
Because we was talking about exercise and I was actually working out. And when I'm in the mind state of working out, that's all on my mind. I really don't pay attention or really care about anything outside the gym because I be so involved in what I'm doing. And coming to find out that Flakko was a fan of mine. I like his stuff. I wouldn't say fan of mine. He just like what I do as far as my media presence. So we exchanged phone numbers and we talked a few times after that. And he's a good youngster, man. He's a good dude. And I understand that he just grinding. He just doing what he see us do online. People from LA, Compton, Watts, Long Beach. He just following the trend, what we do, Adam 22. And this is my thing. Nobody says nothing what Adam 22 does online. You know, we all say it, but nobody is going up to No Jumper and putting.
Before he finishes the sentence, I've said this many times. Nobody goes, they call me a culture vulture. I don't know why, right? I grew up in the streets, my family from the streets, you know, I'm of the culture, right? But they call me a culture vulture. But ain't nobody saying that to Adam, Vlad, and I could keep going. There's a bunch of other ones out there, bro. You know, I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but those are the main ones. And then you got a bunch of little ones that are not even from this area that speak on all of it, right? And nobody goes and tells them anything. They actually watch it. They like it. But yet they're in our comments disrespecting to the max, saying this, saying that, saying this, but they go and support the white boy. And salute to the white boy. I like Adam. Fuck, what an idiot. I like Adam 22. You know, I watch his stuff all the time. But that's what you call selective politicking, right? Even the commentators do it. Instead of equally just enjoying the show, or I don't like it, I'll move on, you disrespect the little guy and go watch the big guy.
Hands on him. Nobody's going to put tips on him. Nobody trying to knock him down, do none of that. So I'm starting to see a lot of this Flakko stuff come up on my timeline on YouTube, where guys talking about what they going to do to him. They going to put hands on him and this and that. Well, I'm here to let you guys know that
for the last 2 weeks, there has been a lot of Flakko slander on No Jumper. There has been a lot of people saying that they're going to run up on him, that he's ready to get it, that he's involving himself, this, that, and some more, right? I've been seeing it everywhere. So I hope the OG says something productive. Let's rewind it.
On YouTube, where guys talking about what they gonna do to him, they gonna put hands on him and this and that. Well, I'm here to let you guys know that you guys ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't doing nothing to Adam 22. You're not doing nothing to all these other people that's culture vulture, on the culture, taking the content, running with it, saying what they want to say. But here it is, y'all got something to say to him. I get it. Of course, some of the stuff that he do is not cool, but the stuff that Adam just interviewed Pop Smoke, one of the guys that was involved in the Pop Smoke case.
Now, okay, what he's saying is very valid. First, he said, ain't nobody touching Flakko, right? So I think from watching this, I think the homie Compton Rick Rock is going to stand in this corner and guide him, right? Like, don't say this, don't say that, which is a great move for both of them. For Flakko, because he got the guidance of an OG, and for this homie, because now he's getting the shine that he deserves, right? This fool been grinding for a long time. Those that don't know who he is, he used to do videos with Crip Mac, and he's very handy with the camera, right? But like he said, ain't nobody up there and No Jumper, and he just did an interview with Pop Smokes, you know. But again, that's just him conducting his professional business, right? Why can't we all conduct professional business? Why can't it all be done professionally well, I don't like his podcast because so and so. So when I see him, I'm gonna get him. Bro, I'm just conducting business. If you don't like my opinion, change the page. Oh, it's because we're accessible. That's the problem.
Nobody is going up there saying, man, let's go sock him out. Ain't nobody doing that. So I'm letting y'all know, man, nobody ain't gonna do nothing to Flakko. And if you do something to him, I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna get involved. So I hear a lot of people saying, I want to take a fade with him. Nah, one thing I can't stand is a bully. I hate bullies. I do not like bullies since I was a kid. I do not like bullies. When I was in juvenile hall, I was locked up with one of the homies, and it was time for him to take his fade in the holding tank. It was just me, him, and another dude that he didn't get along with, which was a blood dude, and he wanted the rushing. One of the homies wanted the rushing. He went for my set. He was just somebody on the blue team. He wanted to get down with him. I was like,
somebody on the blue team.
Hey, look, homie, I ain't with the rushing, I ain't with the jumping, but I tell you what, you go ahead and take that fade, and when you get through with him, I take the fade with him, and I get down with him. But as far as rushing him, I don't do that. That's bully shit, and I ain't with none of that. And I ended up seeing a dude later on in life, and he was like, man, you a real one. Y'all could have dusted me out. Y'all could have, because he wrote something on the wall. He put CK on the wall, and he put his hood, and then put the CK with it and whacked it out and all that. That was years ago. But anyway, I'm letting y'all know, man, whoever got a problem with Flakko, leave him alone, because y'all not doing nothing to Adam 22. Y'all not going to no jumper. You're not, like I said, you're not going up there fading him. Y'all not going up to his shop on Melrose, trashing his shop, going up in there snatching clothes, running up out of there, busting the window out, taking the cash register. Y'all.
It's because they respect the white man, bro. What can I say? They respect the white man, right? Even in my case, there is people that disrespect me all day long, and rather go sit down with other white podcasts and then come sit down with the homie. And I could feel what Flakko is going through, right? Flakko out here trying to put on, speak about the culture. Yeah, he doesn't know nothing about it because he's not from LA, but he learning. And he's actually giving a voice to the people in LA, right? He's opening that platform up that allows people in LA to eat. Believe it or not, people in LA could watch his channel, clip it, grab it, react to it, make money with it. But instead, they want to beat that fool up. They want to take his shoes. They want to drag him and close down his platform. How you gonna eat?
Not do none of that. So you're not gonna do him like that. You're not gonna do another brother like that. If y'all got something to say, hit him up. Call him. I'll give y'all, whoever got a problem with him, hit me up. I'll put y'all on the line. Y'all can sit down, squash y'all little issues, whatever y'all got. But as far as putting your hands on him, that ain't going down. I'm not gonna let it go down. You know what I'm saying? From the phone conversation that I had, cool little youngster, and I'm gonna treat him like a young homie. And even though he not from out here, he from a whole nother part of town, it don't matter. It don't matter. A lot of y'all seem like y'all jealous of what he's doing. He's popping, he's getting in position, and it seems like a lot of y'all is mad at what he's doing.
Jealous and gatekeepers, bro. They can't respect the fact that the youngster making money. That goes for a lot of other podcasters, not just Flakko. There's a lot of homies out there that are winning, and there's homies that are not winning, or has-beens, right? They're looking like, damn, that fool not from LA, he from Indiana or wherever, Flakko, North Dakota, right? Why he get to win, I don't get to win? Well, you ain't work hard enough. So instead of making some money or aligning themselves with the boy, they gonna hate. They gonna gatekeep. Nah, we not gonna let him make no money talking about LA. Because I can't do it, so he can't do it. Same thing goes with rappers. Rappers are the same way. They see youngsters coming up, youngsters are making money, and instead of like trying to help the youngster, like, hey, fool, once was my time. I'm not that guy no more, but let me help you. Let me teach you some things that I wish somebody would have taught me. Right? So I'm gonna teach you this. Or if you ever need anything, I'm right here. Or let me align myself with you and jump on your roster now, because you out here making it. They want to gatekeep right away. you know, they want to start popping and talking about nobody's doing it like us. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. They're not representing right. They're nobodies. They're this, they're that, and all that does is kill the homies' momentum, right? And you ain't going nowhere. So now you're not going nowhere. Now you're killing the homie from going anywhere as well. And it's like, homies, just step out the way. Let the youngsters do what they do. I learned that a long time ago, bro. I learned that a long time ago. Let me help these youngsters out. Let me build a platform to help the youngsters. Cause I ain't making it no more. So let me align myself to help them out. So I think that's what Rick Rock is doing too, and that's just gangster, homie. Salute.
A lot of y'all want to take his place.
Facts.
A lot of y'all would sit in his face, smile in his face.
Facts.
But want to take his place.
Facts.
I bet you if he called you right now and say, come on, man, I want to
Facts.
do an interview with you, man. I want to do a show. Y'all would make that work because y'all want to
Facts.
get on. Y'all want to be in his spotlight. He's doing good. I told him, I said, man, you're doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to sit down and did something. I just haven't found the right time. I be so busy, man. I do.
So there we have it. All right, there we have it. Compton Rick Rock has aligned himself with Poetic Flakko. All right, Compton Rick Rock is in Flakko's corner. All right, anybody not rocking with Flakko gonna have a problem with Rick Rock. I think that is dope. I think that is dope that Poetic Flakko did that move. I think that is dope. Now he can move accordingly, you know, and if anybody got a problem, they got to go through Rick Rock, which is a reputable out here, you know, so it's a perfect move for both of them. So salute to both them homies. Once again, on the 30th, we going to have Poetic Flakko up here on the Hater World. All right, I just sent an invite to Compton Rick Rock, so hopefully we can have him as well. And with that being said, salute to everybody that's in the building. Like the video. Let's get to 500 likes. Share the video. Subscribe if you're not. And if you're not receiving notifications, go over to the main page, click on the bell, and change it from personalized to all. And with that being said, we out.
Blue Devil, Blue Devil, Blue Devil.